That's a symbol of American football field goal, so you do 10. And they just do, and what you're seeing is that as you're doing this, you're getting some back extension with it, right? So you're getting a little bit of hip flexor stretch, a little bit of back extension, but you're doing shoulder flexion. That's the key, right? So you do 10 of those, right? And then airplane is just this, right? And you do it palms down, thumbs up, or palm up. And you just do whatever range they have. So their athletes are going to go forward, right? So you can vary those between, like I said, palms down, thumbs up, or palms up. Because you're going to have a different range with each one.
Yeah, for sure.
But that will get that, okay? So that's airplane.
Okay.
Okay? Scarecrow.
Oh.
So full external rotation, full internal rotation. Okay?
That
and
cracks.
Wings.
It's working.
Okay.
All the way together, all the way back.
So when you're going back, do you feel like your shoulder coming
You're going all the way back to kind of pinch back.
Yeah.
So whatever, the thing is it's a dynamic stretch, so you tell them that only what range they can comfortably do, and as they get through 10 or 15, their range is going to improve, right? So don't force it, okay? And then the fifth one is arms crossed, which is you cross, and then come back, and then you cross the other one on top.
Okay.
So you switch it every time.
We do what we call self-loves, which is, but we don't cross back and forth.
But if you cross back and forth, you're going to get further, and if you don't grab here, you're going to get a further range, and you're going to get a more dynamic stretch for the rhomboids than if you stop here, right? So switch every time, right? Yeah. And then the sixth one is a reach, and so then you're getting some trunk rotation.
Yeah.
Okay. So those six, now you've got all the shoulder range, and everything started with that, right? And then so if you're doing, say you're doing lunges, right? So if you've got somebody out there doing a lunge, and as they walk, they're doing the lunge, you're standing there, and as they're going down, up and down the court, you're calling out field goal. So they're going. Yeah. And then as you, arms cross.
Yeah.
So you just keep changing it up.
Yep.
And the change between what they're doing with their legs and you make them think about their arms is where their performance really starts to change, because they're having to think about both parts.
Yeah,
right?
That's good.
Right. So then you already did the open and close. We call that just a different name. We call it a teenager.
Yeah.
Because we talk about having a window that starts here and ends here.
Yeah.
And they have to get in and out of the window when they're parents, so you're down in the window, up.
Yeah.
In the window, up. Right? So the same concept to that one, right?
It's a small window.
Yeah. Well.
How are you guys doing it? Is it similar?
So.
Out.
Yeah. Well, we do it standing up.
Right.
So we do like open the gate or close the gate, open the gate.
Yeah.
And then we do like each leg.
So
and then we walk forward.
That's the basic part. This is just adding
the squat.
The squat in with it, so it's more efficient because you're getting two things at once.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So for hamstrings.
So wait, let's see yours again. The team.
Okay. Well, it's just a squat.
A squat.
And then it's what he did. You open the gate, and then you're closing the other one.
Okay.
And then you're squat, and then you're opening this one, and then you're closing that one. So you're getting both legs.
Both directions.
Both directions, but similar,
that's
same
good.
purpose, right?
The squat's good. I like the squat with that.
So hamstrings, if you just stand, what do you have? Like, where do you get tight at all? You can go all the way down. So she's not going to be a problem.
I'm a little loosey-goosey.
Wow. I can't do
that. You can't do that?
No.
How far can you go?
Stand up. Let's see.
Not far enough.
No, I want to check, because I have people in my clinic every day who can get to their knees, right? And if I can show them 4 exercises, which takes me 5 minutes to do with 4 exercises, they can go from here to there in 5 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, can't touch.
Well,
you're pretty good.
Yeah, about that.
You're pretty good.
Then you bounce a little bit.
Yeah.
So the dynamic stretches for the posterior side is the first one's backwards walking. So we'll just have them in the court or in the gym. We'll have them go backwards this way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll do the length of the gym.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, we do monster walks. You guys do those? Where you're doing this?
No, we don't really do that much. But as I said, we do that like standing on against a wall or.
Right. Okay. So, but now think of it. You're on a wall, so you're touching a wall.
Yeah.
So you've taken away the need to be stable.
Yeah.
And you've lost some of your dynamic part, right?
Yeah.
So we just go up and down the gym. So like I said, one length walking backwards, and then forwards doing the monster, right? So you do that, and every time you do it, you're dynamically stretching the hamstring,
Yeah.
and if you're coming up, you're
Yeah.
getting back extension at the same time. So again, efficiency, right?
Yeah.
And then the next one's a little trickier. So what you do is it's a lunge. You go down, and when you're down as low as you can, you pull your toes up and drive your knee back. And then you come all the way up, over, and down. Pull your toes up, drive your knee back, up and over. And that one you'll feel it. You do that
Yeah.
one, especially if you do it, you'll feel it through there, right?
Yeah.
And you just do the whole length, down and back, right?
Yeah.
If they're good with balance, then you add in the upper, and the upper is a scoop. So you do down, as you pull your foot up, you go scoop, and you should feel that. You scoop up, over, down, and then you start watching, because if you've got somebody with a little bit of instability, what will happen is they'll go down, when they come up, they'll do that.
Yeah. And that's what happens. I do that, like I'm correcting that all the time, and it happens a lot, and especially with vision impaired or blind athletes, because what happens is they don't have the same mobility when they're younger, and they don't have the same balance and coordination. And so what you'll find is when they start to throw, they'll throw like this.
Yeah.
And it's
You get
horrible.
instability.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get them to be more center balanced and throw.
So how
through.
their vision
They
impaired?
range. So to be legally blind